Howdy, howdy. This is Robert Corrick here, also known as the Shrubba. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm glad you're here and I hope you enjoy my work, but I'm not going to be walking around with some kind of cell phone hanging up here on my arm, looking down at my armpit and my face. I'm going to give you a lot of bar graphs and charts because they can give you a whole lot more information than just me talking to myself. So stay tuned. Brought to you by the Shrubba.
Mulch, 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 mulch. Every gardener mulches, but how much mulch to put on based on science? Well, in 2013, Michael McMillan studied the effect of straw and leaf clippings. He found that 2 inches of mulch reduce water loss by 40%, and 4 inches of mulch reduce water loss by 50%, but 6 inches of mulch did not do anything more than 4 inches of mulch. Now let's look at straw as a mulch. Here's a study of 4 different mulches. In 1954, sawdust was the best, doing almost 5 times more than oak leaves. But straw and clean cultivation were about the same and not very significant. Now let's look at straw again in another study. Here's a study of 6 mulches, and straw or hay came out as number 1 on water conservation and growth, followed by black plastic, wood chips, a commercial mulch, shredded redwood bark, and fiberglass mulch. Yet this study of 6 mulches found that compost produced 200 berries less per 10 plants than the control with no mulch. And that was followed by mycorrhizae, bark, peat, sawdust, straw, and then the compost. Let's look at newspaper as a mulch. There was a study done with 6 mulches that studied the mulch compared to an herbicide. Here are 6 mulches and the control herbicide at 100 units. When you compare it to shredded paper is 81% better, followed by 2 types of commercial biosolids, black plastic, alfalfa straw, and then another type of biosolid. Strawberries in tons per hectare were measured in this study, and the control produced 2.5 tons per hectare, followed by black plastic, wheat straw, and then newspaper at 3 tons, and then pine needles and sawdust at 4 tons. Here's the effect of 6 inches of mulch on potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen, compared to 1 inch of mulch for nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. For more information on mulches, see my newest book, Sustainable Food Gardens. And if you want to get it, go to my website and you can find it cheaper than Amazon. Another production by the Shrubba, aka Robert Corrick.